Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Survival Stories. How are you all doing today? Hope that you're having yourself a good day. I am out collecting some shimmer leaves because you remember that, you know the corrupted, whatever it's called, Comcraft biome. Anyone here? There we go. Oop. Ooh, I get poisoned. Nausea. Way to start an episode! You know, the corrupted biome is taking over Silicon Valley. Yep, it's crossed the water and it's getting pretty bad. The way you find these shimmer leaves, you can actually kind of grow them. Whenever you plant down one of these silver trees, I believe there's a there's a small chance for them to spawn. So I wanted to show you that, just bring you in. We're gonna head back to the factory though. Down here, look at that, it's already starting to show on the map. I wanted to show you a little bit of the stuff I've been doing. I haven't been doing a whole lot, to be honest with you. I've been doing a little bit of the boring grindy grind, a little bit of terraforming and things like that. Wow, this place, I like this biome very much. What is it called? The Grove. I've had a base once in one of those. Anyway, done a little bit of terraforming. So this we had the last episode. We built the bridge. Yeah. We built the bridge. You guys said that it was looking very good. You guys liked it, which I was very happy about. Do I have... I want to raise that up just a little bit. Aha. I was very happy about the feedback and the response on this bridge. One thing that you did say was that the structure that held it up didn't really make sense. So I changed that up slightly. I added 2 more of these concrete blocks, super big concrete blocks at the edge of it. And I think it makes sense what you said about carry weight and all that. So I think this looks very good. I'm very happy with it. The other thing that I've done is that I've been trying to work out the area for our power plant over here. And it's kind of tough, to be honest with you. I think what I have here is too small. I think what I need to do is probably go 1 or 2 more sections this way, and then probably go all the way over here and then go in. And the reason is this place is going to be freaking huge. I'm pretty sure. So something like that anyway. But we are going to take a little bit of a break from the factory build today. We've been working on this for a few episodes. And I wanted to get a little bit more off-camera buildings and that up so that it actually looks different to you. I just haven't had the time, which is always an issue when you do full-time work and that. But today I'm very excited because I want to go to Silicon Valley and I want to work... Let's go up here. Hello, Bentry. I want to work on a project that actually was suggested in a stream that I did. So we did a stream, we did these houses for the people that were in the stream, or some of the people that were in the stream. Yeah, Minecraft, Anna, and other people. Thank you so much for showing up for that stream. That was a while ago, but there was a suggestion about making an apartment building. And I think that's a superb idea. I want to honor both my VIPs, the people on the fan server, and... of course, my Patreons, the wonderful people who are supporting me financially to keep up with the servers and that. And my idea then is to build a skyscraper apartment building. And I'm thinking right over here is where I want to put it. So that's going to be what we're going to be doing today. Everybody who is a Patreon or everybody who's a VIP will get an apartment. And I have some cool ideas for it. I wanted to show you this though. It's... pretty dangerously spreading here. There are a few different ways we can deal with this. We could go silver wood saplings, I believe. And then we need the hoe of growth, which I should have there. I think we can plant these down. So let's do one of these. Hello. Thank you. I don't know if that's going to work. I think it actually requires a node inside it. So let's do another one maybe here. Jeez, these trees. Not any node in that either. Oh, wait. No, that's not a node. I think this will work because I think it will change the biome, is what I'm hoping. We could also Oh, that got a node in it. Nice, a pure node. That's what we need to see. Is that a big one? Feels kind of big, doesn't it? Nope. Super small. The other way to do is that we could use BiomesOPlenty, Biome Painter, which I thought I had. I know we've done it. Yeah, we have a tainted land capsule. We have the Biome Painter, so basically if we make another capsule... Oh, we have one here. Magical Forest, for example. We could just go and paint away the taint. That won't cure it, however. Or it will cure the lands that I paint, but it will continuously spread. And the third way that I know about how to go about doing things and stuff would be to do the ethereal blooms, which requires the shimmer leaves. Bloom. Now, I don't want to get stuck into Thaumcraft, so I'm probably going to go ahead. Yeah, that's a bit of a pain to craft. Probably going to go ahead and craft 10 of those, since that's what I have, shimmer leaves, and kind of pop them down at the shoreline here for now. And then we'll properly deal with the biome later, because I really want to get to build the apartment today. So, let me go and craft this up and plant them down, and I come back to you. These guys are doing a fantastic job at destroying the stupid taint. Look at that. He's bleeding. Planted 6 down just around the coastline here. And to be honest with you, ideally I'd probably have to do the BiomesOPlenty. No, the random things biome painter. That's going to be the easiest way, I think. Anyway, I put down a filler here from BuildCraft to clear out a bit of land. I want the area where we are to build this apartment building completely flat. And I put it in clear mode. There is a method of clearing everything above the landmarks that you've done called horizon. But I don't know how that works, because I can't get the frickin' thing to work. Like, nothing happens. It's a red little dot there. This used to work, but BuildCraft has updated, so I'm not really sure. So I'm just going to have it at clear and then clear out the rest of this thing manually so that we can start building the apartment building. Which I am, by the way, super excited about. Jeez, that's loud. I wanted to take this time to tell you guys, do a little bit of an Iskall advertisement, if you will, and tell you about the new vanilla series that I started the other day. If you haven't had the chance yet to check it out, and even if you're a strictly modded only player, I would appreciate it if you gave it, if you found some time in your heart to at least check it out and show me some love on it. I gotta be honest with you, I haven't been as nervous as I was to release that first video in quite some time, okay? I was so very nervous, so go check it out, see if it may be something for you. Remember though, it's just episode 1, so there aren't any huge progressions or anything like that in the video. But you know, it's going to be a little bit different from your ordinary vanilla series. It's going to be super technical. Hello, worded zombie. It's going to be super technical, and it's going to be more of a world tour style let's play. So I'm not going to do everything on camera. So I think it will suit you even if you're a modded player. Anyway, let me clear out this land, and then we'll take a look at the blocks we're going to use and kind of try and start laying out the base of the apartment building. I should probably put down another magnum torch. Ooh, I happen to have one for once. Thank you. Yeah. Jeez. Why do I get all the zombies even though I killed them already? That's weird. But gonna plop one of these down for sure. Over here for now. That should take care of the spawns. Anyway, I'll clear out the land and I'll come back to you. Nearly there with the clearing. I ended up making like a big box upwards instead, and then just using the clear. Went quicker than me digging it away manually, and then I've just gone around, fixed the edges of the thing, and now we have a very flat area. The next thing I want to do is change out all of the grass for stone in this specific area. This actually brings me to a very interesting point, which could require your input and see what you guys think. But cities, which this is supposed to be or become, rarely ever have a lot of grass, do they? Do I have... Oh, crap. I'm out of ore, though. Yeah, they rarely have a lot of grass. So I kind of want to go stonish or some kind of block instead of all the grass here. Nothing that we'll do today, but we'll do it for the apartment for sure. But anyway, I need to find an order node because I don't have a recharge station at the moment set up. Alright, we got a clean canvas to play on. Now, let's try and get a footprint for this down first. I'm not really sure. I have never built something like this before. I guess we'll start it right here. And we want to go 1, 2, 3 open, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, sorry. That's going to be the entrance to the whole apartment building. We're definitely going to use marble because that's being used in this area. That's going to be our main block, kind of. So you come in here and then... How do we want this? Do we have any other... What's our standard? I guess the marble is the standard block. Okay. Remember now, when we're going to build this, we need to play with depth quite a bit. And let's bring this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This would leave a long corridor. I guess that's fine, yeah. Doesn't make sense what I'm doing, but I'm trying to get it to a feasible size. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Definitely want to have 9. This is going to be one apartment width. And then it would go, so that's a 9 by 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Interior 9, okay. So let's go 10 on the outside. Possibly. As far as depth, it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go 18. 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 for the interior. And that would be the footprint of the apartment building on that side. And then we do the same thing over here on this side. And then on the back here, I'm thinking an elevator shaft that kind of sticks out from the building. So like you would come in here and you would enter the elevator, boop, and the elevator would then be, let's see what would make sense. We mirror the entry over there. Where did I do wrong? Oh, offset. So something like that, that would be a 5 by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could be cool. Yeah. How does that footprint feel? That feels pretty good. I wish I would have placed it a little bit closer to the sea though, or to the river. But I think that's fine. Then what I want to do is the lower floor here is just going to be like offices or maybe a cafeteria or a restaurant. I've got suggestions from you guys in the past that we should make a sushi bar. So maybe we put that in the bottom here. Would make sense. Like so. At least in Stockholm, that's how apartment buildings work. They have like shops in the bottom of them. And the first apartment would come here. And what I'm thinking on the front porch side is a balcony. It comes out maybe this much. There's a lot of marble right now, but I think that's actually fine. And then, can we wrap it around the corner, I wonder? I think we can. Aha. I've also brought some glass here because I wanted to... Actually, let's do a crafting table. I wanted to kind of agree of a glass to use for this. For the modern buildings, we're actually using regular glass, but I think we need colored here. How is it that I make stains? Do I have to do this and then chisel them? I think so. Aha. So I have light blue, and I also wanted to try light gray for glass. And I'm using the chisel variations because they're simply a little bit prettier. What I'm thinking for the balconies is something like this, like a glass railing, I suppose. And then we wrap that around. That's gonna look pretty gorgeous, I think. The floor level then would be here. Like this. And that means that we would have the walls come up like this. And I think a 3 tall apartment is what we need. Yes, that's going to be good. Actually, it's going to be 4 tall, I think. And the next balcony would come like this, right? Just get a little bit more here. I'll do a little bit of this off camera, or quite a bit, I suppose. But I wanted to bring you in on the building. You always say that I should, so here we go. This, what I'm doing now, by the way, is... notice how we are just using marble. We'll change that up. But it's a good point when you build something. Here's a pro tip. It's a good point to use 1 block first, because that forces your mind, in my head at least, forces my mind to use the depth, to play with the depth. I've been talking about the depth and all that in the past, but I think it's very important. Let's just try and get this a little bit more this way. So maybe it wraps till here, and we remove this corner because it's supposed to be a modern looking apartment. So we put a glass window there. Window! Let's make some more of these. I think, to be honest with you, I think that the light gray paints are better than the blue. The blue may be a little bit too outstanding or standing out. Outstanding, that's a positive term, but you know what I mean. We go, actually, let's go 1 more here. Boop, like that. And... yeah, that's looking pretty cool, actually. I wanted to get 1 more up here just to see how it would look when we stack these. I'm feeling that every apartment may be a little bit too tall now that I see this. But we're going to go with it. So they're 4 tall. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to stick to that because modern apartments do have pretty tall roofs, I think. I'm not really sure what I'm doing. And it's interesting how well it works with just the white marble and the white or light gray stained paints. So the idea here is... did I miss that? No. The idea here is that these are apartments and they will go all the way back over to here, obviously. And we'll have this big balcony looking out over the valley. We'll do the same on this side. Color-wise... we're not quite there yet, but I think... actually, how will that look when we bring this up? Will that be weird on all the balconies? I mean, that connects, but that's not the end of the world. No, I think that's going to look fine. It's actually going to look good that we in-depth these and then we bring out the balcony. Another thing that we need to do, so at the moment we would have super plain walls here. So I want to have like a feature on the wall, kind of like you see at modern things. Let me show you what a feature is. This here is a feature. This black line that kind of wraps around the building. So wanted to bring that in somehow, and I'm not really sure how. What did we actually use? Was that corp? Colored stone. Okay, that's smart. I'm so clever. Colored stone black frequency from extra utilities. This is actually a very plain and good looking block for this thing. What I'm thinking is, could we just maybe do like boxes? Little boxes on the hillside. Yeah, we could add a window to that as well. Could look pretty cool. It just struck me, these apartments are going to be so freaking huge. It's not going to be your ordinary city apartment with, like, where I live in real life with, like, 1 room. Nope, they're going to be large. But you know what? You guys deserve it. That's what I'm thinking. So you're going to get it. Now, I have some pretty grand ideas. Look at that, though. I did a little bit more. Did the other side. Or started the other side anyway. I have some pretty big ideas for what I want to do in regards of the interior and in regards of other stuff. And I was actually thinking of getting further ahead on that today. But it seems like I'm not going to get as far as I wanted. Like always, I underestimate, I should say. I underestimate how long things take. But anyway, that's fine. We can just continue with this in the next episode if you guys like it. What I do want to do today, though, is kind of figure out a window here. And I was thinking, would it work or will this just look super weird? Because these balconies are huge and I want panorama windows for them. Obviously we'll have a door opening and that kind of stuff. But will that look crazy? Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy, but not terrible. It does give it a lot of color immediately, which is good. Let's try on the other side. Let's try with the light gray. See how that comes across. I like the borders in these. I like that they are squarey because to me that makes sense in an apartment building. However, I also like the Tinker Construct window, which we cannot make anymore because we don't have a machine for it. So that could also work because it got the... let me show you. We'll take a look at that in a second. It got the squares, but very settled. Do you see that? See the square over there? It's very hard to see, but it got a little bit of that tint going. I don't like when it's completely clear is the problem. Another option would of course be to go with the regular glass that we went with for the other buildings. If I have any. I don't. Let's just chisel some then. Not a big deal. Yeah, so I do have some pretty big plans for this. I want to... Everyone that have donated to me on Patreon is going to get an apartment. Everyone that has donated $12 and got access to the fan server will get an apartment in this building. And then I think I have to build another one if I get any people that are just donating the $5 for charity. Iskall charity. That does look very good, I have to say. I do like that. I don't like this. This was the worst. This is okay, but I think I would prefer that glass there. I also brought the... I thought I brought the tinted glass. I did, from C-Tones. Could try that as well. But yeah, my idea is that everybody that that gets one of these apartments will be invited to come on here and interiorize the apartment yourself. So if you're one of the people that are donating or pledging on Patreon, then you're gonna get an invite to come on to my single player world and design your apartment. If you don't want to do that, then I'll do it for you. But it would be cool to get your personal style in your apartment, and it's gonna be pretty freaking huge. There's also gonna be a technical build to this that I'm very excited about. Tried to decide the glass though. It's taken me a long time. I think this is the best so far. What we'll do is that we'll leave it. I'll see what you guys say about glass. Maybe you have a completely different idea for a glass window. Then if so, you know that you need to put it down in the comment. As far as the back goes, this is where it gets interesting. I want to break up the white here. And I was thinking we use these stone bricks from Chisel, the new ones, in the other builds. So basically, I think it's just regular stone, smooth stone, or this that you chisel. Yeah, into this. Now, this may not be a good idea. This may be a little bit too rough, but I wanted to try it for the elevator shaft. Actually, I see already now that that's not going to work. Nope, that's going to be way too bright. Maybe we bring a blue or a red into this. Or the wood. What about... Do I have any clay? I do. We were playing with clay in the last episode for the first time, and now we're playing with it again. Wool and clay. I don't really have a lot of the regular one. How does this look? Oh, that's a good color. Oh, we need to try that for the bridge, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the texture. It's better than the clay. Aha. I feel as if 5 deep is going to be too much. So what if I would say that we cut it right here? Do a 5x3 elevator. You'd probably be fine with that. We could also do... Yeah, you know what we could do? Could make 2 elevators, right? Have this here. That could be pretty cool. Okay, so let's just get a little bit of this. I wanted to... What I'm trying to achieve here is to get a touch of color Like you see in modern buildings, mostly hospitals. This is looking a little bit like a hospital. But you see that they kind of break things up. Hello? Oh yeah, that's right. I need a shovel to break these. That's weird. They try and break things up with a color column or something like that. Every here and there. We could also go with windows. Yeah, that's going to be correct. And those look weird. Very weird. There's a bit of a high contrast there. Oh, we could actually go vanilla, light stained, light stained, light gray stained, light stained. But yeah, you get the idea. We build that all the way up. Don't think red is going to cut it for us, though. It's going to be a little bit too on the heavy side. But that's another thing that I have to think out for the future. Once I have the glass and all the different floors kind of laid out entirely, what I'm going to do is, because this is a cool thing, we're gonna have to add layers on this as we go along. But what I want to do then is, to be able to easily copy it, I'm gonna press that. We're gonna use Schematica, and we're gonna move. I need to update Schematica. I think there's a better version. And I'm just gonna do a schematic of every floor. Isn't that a cool idea? So, actually, this was the stupidest. Well, no, that's fine. So I would go there, and then I would go over to this end, right? I would press that, press blue point, and move you one. Nope. There. And then I can go ahead and save that. I love Schematica so much. Apartment floor. Boop. That's going to be 2 apartments. And let's just see what happens if I load this up. Look at how well that plays. That's fantastic. We just move it back on the X. And we need to move it on the Z, like so. Excuse me. There we go. Oh, okay, I see. I cut out the balcony, but you get the point. It's going to be very easy to kind of expand on this, which is something that we're going to need to do. I think this is looking pretty fantastic. I'm super excited about this, and again, don't worry, you know how we play this game. We go back and forth, back and forth. This is something, however, that I do want. How do I delete this? Hide? Aha. This is something that I do want to have, though, as a kind of fundamental pillar in my Let's Play world. It's a place for you guys. But anyway, that's going to do it for today. I hope that you have enjoyed. Give me feedback and suggestions on this. I think it's looking pretty fantastic myself. And hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, will you? I see you in the next episode.